characters.
I mean, it's definitely not a common one.
Yeah, matchup that's never been played at a high level because ZB is a coward. And that would have been the only opportunity to do it because there's no other Mollo that travels to tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, only place I could think of where you might find this is possibly LA Nexus, which is coming up soon. But either way, going to be getting straight into the swing of things. Link of Origin versus Abruh here. You know, hit after hit, blow after blow coming out of Link of Origin.
Yep, so big thing about this matchup is how easily Olympia can edgeguard Mollo compared to other characters. The Invincible Tech Waveland really not an issue due to Crystal Pop, so Mollo has to get kind of creative, maybe do more high recoveries. You can kind of see Abruh going for like an up and out DI to just jump on back to stage instead of any wall ride stuff.
Yeah, but honestly, a large part of a question here is, you know, what exactly is Abruh going to do in order to keep Link of Origin away, right? You know, is it going to be the boxing Mollo, or is it going to be the full-on projectile spam Mollo, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's so many ways to play around this with this character, and okay, instead is just going to be the straight-up GameStop trade, but both players are GameStop.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with the finisher, especially online. That parry window, bit of a rough one. And as further testament to that, I definitely think that the more projectile-heavy Mollo is the way to go against Olympia. Mollo's normals, not what they once used to be, while the projectile bomb bonk, really solid against like all of Olympia's options, beats Crystal Toss, beats side B, does a real good job against down B as well.
And you can see right here, Abruh trying to sneak back on stage. Up B going to get caught out by the up air as Link of Origin is going to continue to rack up that damage. But one finisher bomb could mean death here. Up strong not quite going to work out as hoped. Right,
and here's another one of the low recoveries. That's just not happening for Mollo here. Up B's that the wrong way, actually. Bit of a missed turnaround, I'm pretty sure. So that is a very alive Mollo. Oh, armor on the finisher, but you still take 20 for that.
Yeah,
okay,
I mean,
okay.
Oh,
well,
no.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, Abruh's going for some interesting, fun little things, you know. Shout outs to the BBS and try to set up a magic, like, teleporting down B, but that has been gone for quite a few patches at this point. But either way, going to be able to take that stock and take things back. You know, 1-2-1 stock, and right here, this combo might actually even things up.
All right, again, another recovery situation. The Crystal is just so good against anything Mollo can deliver, and it's just so easy for Olympia to cover the landings from there with her aerials and her wide range of movement. Abruh does make it back, just falls into another Olympia combo. Bit of a back and forth trade here, looking like this game might come down to the last hit.
Yeah, I mean, 46 and counting on the Olympia, though, so, you know, it's going to be a little bit of time before Abruh can really start to threaten things, but one finisher could be huge. Whoa. Oh!
Abruh made it with eyes on the finisher instead of on the forward tilt TI, just kind of goes flying off the left side.
I mean, finisher does go off, but Abruh is going to be the one dying. Finisher had no real effect on that one. But, you know, moving on to game number 2, Treetop Lodge. A beautiful, beautiful stage, going to be allowing for so many extensions on the platforms, but also so much stalling potential on the large side blast zones.
Yeah, so looking like Abruh's going for a more aggressive approach here, kind of dropping the bomb angle. With Olympia throwing out so many hitboxes, it can be hard to set up that kind of zoning game, because she's always just fighting the Invisible Man, and sometimes you throw your bombs in there too.
Yeah, but you can see Abruh just throwing hit after hit straight in, and is doing so much work here. Just gonna continue to fire away at Link, just trying to make sure that nothing it is that he does even gets a chance of coming to fruition here. Upstrong not quite going to kill just yet, but that's so much damage. Upstrong still not gonna kill.
Alright, gets the Crystal Pop, but it's a drop on the punish there, so we're going back to neutral. And now Abruh's throwing those bombs down.
It does have Cherry. Might be looking for a finisher setup here.
Oh,
Just barely misses out
they're
on
the
the
bomb.
ledge dash.
Oh, actually gets the,
Oh my
the
God.
back air in there, in between the armor running out and the hitbox. 2-frame window for that. Otherwise, it'll trade. And
The
then Link of
most
Origin
fearless-
following up in the crystal.
The most fearless Mollo I've ever seen in my life here, and Abra going to be able to sneak back on stage with the Firecracker, going to deny the up B, and just like that, are we sure that this is a moth and not a roach? Abra is just living forever.
Yeah,
Alright,
Link
sneaking
of
back on
Origin
stage.
kind of keeping the crystal up high to stop a higher recovery, but that does actually open up the bombs at ledge there with that Firecracker. You can't down B armor that because it's multiple hits. Can armor that though, forward air saving the stock there, but Abra's still living, doesn't up B that. Almost just dies
Oh
from
my
crystal
God.
pod, but still alive. Living forever.
Up B going to connect, going to finally kill 85% on Link of Origin though. Definitely not too shabby. Up strong is the choice here. Not going to be going for the down strong. Instead, just always going to be going for as many hits as possible here. Link of Origin might be in a little bit of trouble, but slowly pulling back that momentum.
And Abra hasn't really been doing too much on the edge guard here. Link of Origin just kind of wavelands and rolls back to stage, and that's a perfect crystal situation to stop a wall ride. So we've got a high recovery breaking crystal, but you're just off stage again. It's the small stage game, and now dead to forward tilt.
Yeah, that 50-50 is tough to work around, but that up tilt into the finisher is not something you can really work around. Instead, only thing waiting for you is death. Abra going to continue to rack up as much damage as possible, but Link of Origin coming alive here, now getting so much damage off. One more F tilt going to seal it out. Game number 2 under Link of Origin's belt.
Yeah, a whole lot of forward tilt DI mishaps here. Abra just not ready for that move. It's kind of weird to get used to. Olympia basically having a strong attack. She can do whatever jab at the ledge, but if you're not ready, you're dead. It's been 3 times for Abra here.
I mean, either way, game number 3 going to be on Neo Fire Capital, and honestly, the more I look at this matchup, the more I realize I don't know if I've seen this at a high level, or really any level here in North America. I mean, the only region on the planet I can think of that relatively often has this matchup is Oceania, who has RMD versus Burning.
Yeah, that does make sense. So as for this stage counter pick, I do like it. The bombs are real nice. Abra just has to be able to find a way to get those bombs in, because Link of Origin has been parrying and hitting them out of the air.
Yeah, but right here, you can see the triple digits on Link of Origin once again. We saw this from Abba earlier here, but right now, one down tilt, one more opportunity. Not quite going to lead into too much more, except for damage. Jab F-Strong not going to connect, but the up B will, and it won't kill. Neo Fire Capital Blast Zones are so nice here.
Oh, finisher delay working against Abra there. Even the Link of Origin missed the parry and the bomb throw. He had enough time to recover and parry again for the actual explosion.
Yeah, and up strong not quite going to kill just yet. We can see so many BBS setups here from Abra, but one more opportunity to
I told
go
him that.
for. Hey, yo!
That's the recovery, baby. That's how we recover in the year 20. And now it's looking grim for Abra. This stage is the hardest in the game to recover from when you're down a stock, because it's really hard to win neutral, and it's even hard to get that kill with these giant blast zones. Link of Origin staying alive. Olympia, bit of a heavyweight.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Abra just trying once again to find some way how to kill Forward Strong. Going to be able to do it. Pocket Sand, tried, true, tested, and definitely far from other approved. But right now, Abra just trying to find a way back into this match. Nair is going to be the start of it, but how things are going to end will rely on Abra just taking this momentum somewhere further.
Oh, love that side B to catch that extended parry stun there. Link of Origin just keeping up pressure. Abra can't even camp out with bombs. There's just an Olympia everywhere.
Yeah, you look to your left, it's an Olympia. You look to your right, it's another Olympia. And forward air going to be able to take Abra off of that left side. And right here, firecrackers on the table, on the floor, in the sky. But seemingly closer and closer to the blast zone goes Abra. This Mollo is in a rough spot.
Yeah, I do think firecrackers is the answer here. The multi-hit property is really useful, and it's also the hardest one to parry. But Abra may have found the answer too late on potential last stock of winner's side. Some good momentum so far, just has to get this kill, and there it is. Last stock apiece, relatively even game.
Yeah, but right here, just still looking for more and more damage. As Link of Origin, the moment you get an in, you can see just how much damage this Olympia just puts out. But meanwhile, bomb after bomb after bomb seems to be the play for Abra, slowly building up a percent lead with these bombs and nairs. All right, finisher is out.
Ooh, good hit into the finisher, and we got a set right here. Kind of a repeat of the last set we watched, where looked like it may have been a quick 3-0, but we're going on to game 4.
Yeah, I mean, that finisher is so hard to DI after getting hit by that F-Strong, especially because sometimes, you know, the F-Strong can just move the finisher past you. It just gets so difficult, but either way, Link of Origin going to be dropping a game there. Game number 4 going to be on Rockwall, the complete opposite of Fire Capital. We may not be seeing Abra living to ungodly percents the same way that we've been seeing in these other games.
And we might also be seeing some insane early finisher kills, though, with these blast zones, so just got to see how the neutral shakes out and what everyone gets from their interactions here.
Right here, you can see Abra just going to continue to throw out the bombs, just going to continue to keep things slow, just pace himself exactly as intended. Not going to be going too fast, not going to, you know, just fall into the pace of Link's aerials here. Ooh, and there we go, another BBS. Yeah, I mean, that setup is honestly one of my favorite name setups for Mollo. Very consistent, very simple, nothing too crazy, but right here, the finisher going to be able to rack up damage when Link's not watching.
Okay, almost a nasty combo, but it ended up being a kill on the user there, thanks to the funny finisher in action. Ooh,
yeah, I mean, finisher
looks like a drop
giveth.
down B input.
Yeah, the finisher giveth, the finisher taketh away, as right now, Abra just going to try to find a way how to bring it over to game 5. The Upstrong moving the finisher around, but a beautiful parry not quite going to get capitalized on.
Good little mix up with the side B jump and neutral, but just a little bit inaccurate. Went too far to hit that down air.
Finisher going to get dodged away from. Abra in a bit of trouble here. Link with the down strong, not quite going to be able to land it, but the down B into up strong. Oh, what?
Mollo
No.
Linking hit Galaxy, but I assume another hit took Link out of there. Good SDI perhaps.
I think it was Cherry Bomb, but it got canceled out by Lampfall, which is one of the most unfortunate one-frame inputs that I've ever seen from a Mollo.
Sometimes you're too good for your own good. Yeah, Mollo up B cannot
so.
actually Galaxy until I think the last hit. Not sure.
Yeah, maybe. I know Ori's up B is coded in the same exact way, but right now, Abra just needs to find some way how to stay alive, and once again, got me wondering, is this truly a moth or is it just a roach? Either way, Link gonna squash that bug in and bring it to last stock. So even between these two players. The down tilt's coming out in full force.
Oh, armor.
That's how that works.
Yeah, I guess it just armors it straight up. You wouldn't think it'd work like that, but you know, game surprises sometimes. Oh, finisher almost does it there. I think on this stage that might have been the kill too. Link of Origin maybe last big chance here. Gets a super clutch
what?
forward air. Abruh just DIing out way too much this set.
I mean, that's one of those moments where you think, oh, this is definitely gonna spike me, but instead, the quote-unquote sour fare going to be paying out dividends for Link of Origin, going to be punching a ticket to winners finals.
Alright, I will amend my Firecracker comment in that it is not the hardest to parry because it's lingering, but Link of Origin was mainly parrying the throw, and the